Karen. I'm just back to show you this journal that was sticking in the pocket of the little bag that I showed the other day, and it wasn't quite finished, so I didn't want to show it to you. Was working on this over before Christmas, and then there was just a couple little things that I wanted to tweak on it so to get it finished. So the front cover is made with an envelope, a return envelope. So this measures 7 3/4 by 4 inches. And I'll just bring it up so you can see. So what I did was I covered the envelope with some music paper, and then I Mod Podged. I'll show you the back because I didn't do as much. I didn't do anything else on the back, so that's the napkin on the back. And then on the front, I added sort of a collage of a bit of a green sparkly ribbon and butterflies and pansies, a little bit of fern. It says love grows here and in the moment. And the ribbon on it is got little orange colored roses and little flowers on it. And so that's, and I also, it's around the back here, attached one of my little, I made one of the little beads from, you actually use a safety pin, and I just wound some ribbon around it, some fibers, some wire and beads, and then I attached a little wing on the bottom of that, and it's just on the ribbon with a garment pin. So she's just closed with that ribbon, and I just left it so it completely comes off. She's got a few pages in her, not really a signature, there's pages, and I've tied them in with this heavy string. And it actually works really well to do it that way. And they're nice and secure, as you see as I flip through. One of the features of this journal, which is actually kind of interesting because today I saw a video posted by Siobhan, hi Siobhan, that she was decorating tea bags, and just before Christmas I was digging out a bunch of my stuff, and I had these tea bag holders that you fill with. For me, they were with my apple cider mix that I mix up and make for usually at Christmas time, so that's why I found them. And so I had a few extras, and I thought, I'm going to do something with them, and that's what gave me the idea. And so I will show you how I have used paper tea bags like Siobhan has, and interestingly enough, we're, I guess, kind of getting the idea at the same time. So inside, I have backed the inside of the front and back page with a heavy cardstock, and I forget the paper pad, sorry guys. It's all to do with flowers, and this has all kinds of really cool sayings on it. Earth laughs and flowers and beauty, and I would rather wear flowers in my hair than diamonds around my neck, and I just really liked it. And sort of the theme of this is kind of the garden and a garden tea kind of idea. So this is actually one of the, is quite a hard piece of cardstock, and I collaged on it, and it is to be used in the book as a writing surface, because some of the areas, of course, with all these collaging and everything in it, some of the pages, it gets bumpy, and so in order to facilitate actually writing in the journal, I made one of these. And I've seen these, this is not my idea. I've seen the Paper Post, they've shown these, and they work really well. So I collaged this side to make it look pretty, and then this side is the writing side. So that just tucks in the front of the journal. And then here is one of the tea bags, and mine were this sort of natural colored, and I sewed them on the sewing machine all the way around. I attached a ribbon down the side here. This is just some like eggs, and I attached those. They're just a sticker, and I put Bloom and Grow is another sticker that I had. I put a little bow of flowers. This is another little sticker I had with the bird with the flowers. And then in each of these tea bags, I put a tea bag. Now you could also easily put tags in all these pockets, but in this particular one, because the theme is more about the garden, flowers, and a tea party, I put actual tea bags in each of these and put a little flower on them just so they wouldn't sink too far down. The bags that I used didn't have the big gusset on the bottom that Siobhan's did. They're more closed at the bottom and a little bit thinner. So that's the first one. And then I did those on some of the pages, and then other pages I just left more blank with like stitching, washi tape. This one has a butterfly on it. I put little, I call them book jewelry. So this is a little paper clip. It's actually the way I bend it makes it look like a little heart on this side. This one has a little butterfly hanging on it. Here's another one of the tea bags. And again, on all of them, I just did a collage of doilies, butterflies. This one has a bit of fabric with an embroidery on it. This has a little piece of paper, a bit of lace, a little crocheted flower, a little bit of stuff on the bottom. So each one is a little bit different. This one, I put the bling on the side and just a little bird and some little beads. And again, another tea bag tucked in there. This one is more of a journaling page with graph paper, has some stitching that shows through from the other side. And I made a journaling card. This one just says my garden. And it has some book page on it, some of the pansies, and some washi tape. This is just another page that has stitching and a little bit of trim on the side, a paper clip at the bottom with some beads, a little heart, and a little leaf. Oh, sorry, you can't see that. And then this one just says special, so special, so you. These are a couple of shorter pages. I've stitched all around them, and this one has a butterfly, and this one has a dragonfly. And this dragonfly is from a napkin, and I actually just ironed it onto cardstock, which makes it really smooth and flat. And then I just put it on here. It actually can work as a bit of a tuck spot. This is just an embellishment. Blank page here. Another of the tea bags. This one has dangle on this side as well, and a little bit of string and some beads. This is collaged with, again, a little bit of a fabric type mesh. This I cut out of a card. This I had in my stash. It's a piece of chipboard. I don't know where I got it from, but it came in, was perfect for what I wanted for. So on there, a bit of washi, another paper clip at the top there with a bit of ribbon on it. This page, again, stitching you can see from the back side, washi tape, and paper clipped an extra piece of paper in here for journaling on. This is another piece of paper from that paper pack, and this is a piece of lace. This I actually bought from Angel Dream Crafts on Etsy, and it has dragonflies on it, and I just love it. Hi, Kim. And this has a nice, I made it so it's a pocket so you can tuck things in there. This is the middle, getting to the middle of the book. This paper is quite dark on the back side. This side is yellow and with the flowers. This side's quite dark. So I could have, I've done a lot of things, but I decided to just leave it how it was. I love how the stitching shows. And I put a bit of the little pansies on the bottom, and then I put a piece of journaling paper, just paper clipped on top. This is just a little flip out. This one says, don't wait for someone to bring you flowers, plant your own garden. And another little paper clip at the top of here with another piece of that journaling paper. And I should show you, this is the middle of the journal, and this is the strings as they go up and around. You can see how easily it flips with these tied in. There's no problem. It doesn't fall apart. And on the strings in the middle here, I just put two of these little butterfly appliques. A little bit of washi tape there. That's the back side of that beautiful paper. And then another tea bag. This one, you can just barely see the tea bag around the edge here and the stitching and the top of it. And then I collaged a bigger collage. I actually had this collaged for something else, but I really liked how it turned out and I wanted it in this journal, so I attached it on here. And another little dangle off the side here with a little flower, and the tea bag, of course, in each tea bag has a little flower on the top to pull it up with. This is just another little collage with a strip of that came with that grouping of that you see throughout with the eggs and the birds. And so I put it up here like a tuck spot. I just glued it along the side so that these little tags can fit in and out of here. These are just blank on the back. And all the papers have sort of a flowery theme to them. This page is a flip out and it works as a tuck, and there is actually a collage coin envelope in here with a little tag inside and one of my little beaded butterflies on a paper clip. And this is the back side of that flip. I left it like you can do that with envelopes, but I just did it as a shape instead of an envelope. This works as a tuck on this side, and there's just a little tag in there with a little sticker on it. This is a picture out of a gardening book that I had, and I put it on here and I stitched all around the edge. And you can actually see the words kind of faintly coming through the paper from the back of the magazine where I cut it out. Kind of cool. This page is got a bit of a collage down the side, again from that grouping, a little butterfly, a little sentiment, and then another journaling card just tucked in to show that's a tuck spot. Some cool washi tape and a bit of trim. This is out of a coloring book, and I just left it blank. I liked the picture and I thought it looked cool. And this is the last of the little tea bags, and again some lace on it, applique, some paper, stickers, and another little dangle off the side, of course the little tea bag tucked in there, and little birdie here, little sentiment about let us be grateful to the people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. And I just thought that was so pretty. I paper clipped that in there and added one of my little beaded butterflies on the corner here, dangling off. And then there's a blank page on the back. So I'm very pleased with how she turned out. It's not my first journal. I have put together a few journals, but I'm getting better and better at it. And I'm particularly pleased with how this one turned out. And so I hope that you enjoyed watching it. And thanks you all for stopping by. Thanks to all my new subscribers and all my regular subscribers. I appreciate you all, and I appreciate all your comments. And I will be back soon with another project share. Okay, bye for now.